The shout of victory shall not cease in your house. The shout of triumph shall not cease in your mouth. The shout of testimony shall not cease in your mouth. The Lord. It's been wonderful experiencing heaven on earth since Wednesday, breaking the curses and the family altars. I would like us to know that once again, that altar is a place of power. Every problem that is confronting humanity or individual is as a result of an evil altar. There is altar of untimely death, altar of poverty, altar of afflictions, altars of setbacks. You know the name of this altar by their manifestation. Every problem of life is rooted in the altar that is orchestrated or built for someone or community. It could be family or nations. Until you destroy that altar, the problem continues. And that is why recently I began to teach you, I believe since last year, destroying every evil altar. If the foundation be destroyed, what shall the righteous do? And every evil altar releases evil spirits that carries out the function of that altar. For example, an altar of barrenness, an altar of poverty is programmed or set against a family. The evil spirit called poverty will never cease to manifest over the very family until the roots of that poverty or the altar is destroyed. I taught us that especially the wicked ones can never have a mastery or victory over your life or over the life of a person or a family until they have established an altar which I call to be a covenant in the person's family. They go to their witchcraft coven, to the occult circles, and they judge somebody unjustly so as to carry out their evil. You don't need to offend them. The devil is only carrying out his ministry. For John 10:10 says, the thief cometh not, but to steal, to destroy, and to kill. Jesus now said, but I have come that you may have life, have prosperity, have fruitfulness, have success, have progress, and even have it in abundance or abundantly. So these wicked ones will judge the person unjustly, and they will now decide the measure of punishment that will be unleashed on that person. They may say, well, let them punish the person with the cancer of the breast, or let them punish the family or the person with untimely death, or let them punish the person to suffer humiliation and to lose his or her job, or let them punish the person all manners of things, maybe with laboring in vain. So, and they will not move, and they will not go to the person's family, because every family have what they call household witchcrafts, and they will not go and liaise with that household witchcrafts. They must have to agree with somebody within the family fold, either from the mother's side, or that's from the in-law side, from the father's side, or from the mother's side, so as to carry out their evil. Somebody within the family must have to give them permission. That is why when the three wise men, when they saw the star of Jesus Christ, and they began to trace the star to know where Jesus is born. Everyone born on planet Earth has a star, and the enemy can trace somebody's star to the place of his or her birth. That's why the Bible says Jesus Christ is a offspring and the root of David. He is the offspring, so he knows his family. He is the offspring and the root of David, the bright and the morning star. So they traced him, and before they got there, they were confused. But the next thing they did was they have to go and visit a king, King Herod, because they are seeking for permission. Ask any politician, maybe fighting or contesting for presidency, governorship election, senatorial election. He can't just come and begin to have campaign over the city. No. The first thing he must do is to visit the king of that area. It could be in Lagos State, because he's Mr. President, that does not give him permission. As soon as he visits Lagos, he will just go first to visit all those that matters in Lagos, to the upper of Lagos. So the upper of Lagos will not say, all right, go ahead. Until they ask him to go ahead, the campaign will be in vain. They're only trying to establish a mastery. And Jesus said, anywhere you go to, anytime you enter, first greet that town. Amen. So these witches and occultists will now go and take permission from a family, from somebody within the family. And then the person will give them the permission now to orchestrate and build that evil altar.